Are you ready for some Diamond and Silk?
I am never, ever ready for Diamond and Silk. These women are extra as fuck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if you remember back in January or so, I did those couple of videos on Christopher Yoon, where he was proclaiming that the military is in control of the government and Trump's going to be back in power.
Right.
And that obviously didn't happen.
Yeah.
And so now Diamond and Silk think that they have seen the signs that maybe the military needs to take over at this point.
Saw the sign. Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be surprised as to what they consider to be this sign.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Yeah. Biden probably won't even last 4 years. Anytime you trip walking up the stairs, that's a problem. That look like a cognitive problem to me. That's right. Okay, so he probably won't make it 4 years. Listen, I wish that the military would step in and take over. Yes. Because we got 3 people that call themselves the most powerful people that's supposed to be in charge. Larry, Carly, and Mo need to go somewhere and sit down, allow the military to take over from here. That's because these people are going to bankrupt this whole country and going to have us living in danger and a disaster.
What's your view as to, real quick, we have 30 seconds, why should the military take over? Because of what? From a national security standpoint? Is that what you're saying?
From a national security standpoint and to get to the bottom of what the American people saw in the 2020 election. That's right. We cannot forget or forgive that.
Our country is under siege. We see it. They know it. It's all a big fat lie. We need somebody to come in with some common sense and take over. If not, our country will be going to hell in a handbasket.
Our country's going to be going to hell in a handbasket. So I don't know if you got what they were referencing, but it's Biden tripping on the steps as he was going into the plane, I guess back on March.
You know what? I just trip over my own feet fucking walking on flat ground. I don't
No, but get this. Okay, so they're saying that Biden has something cognitively wrong with him because he tripped on the steps.
That's really dumb.
Yeah, I know. But I want you to think back. Trump doesn't even know how to work an umbrella.
I know. I thought you were going to go the walk down the ramp route.
Well, there's that too.
But I was thinking of how he can't even fucking deal with an umbrella. And this is not one instance. The umbrella thing happened a lot. He just has no fucking idea what to do with an umbrella.
No, because I remember him trying to get into the plane. And he just left the umbrella on the thing.
Upside down because he couldn't figure out what the fuck to do with it. Yeah. This is a guy who has the kind of privilege that you've never had to close an umbrella.
No.
Because you hand it off to a servant who closes it for you.
Yeah.
That's the kind of privilege this guy has, but he's so humble.
Yeah, apparently. But also, I don't understand why they think that Biden and the Democrat controlled government, I guess, is going to bankrupt us. Because, go ahead. Oh, I was just going to say, I mean, prior to COVID, Trump had already run up, our debt.
Yes.
And deficit. And everything, and I mean, he was already on on a bad track to end poorly for his presidency, but then COVID struck and it just went up astronomically.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: right now, the government is trying to do things that will keep businesses afloat, that will keep people afloat.
Yeah.
To make it through this is a temporary problem, right? But then taxes are going to have to go up to recoup it. When everybody's back to work and the economy is churning again and people are going out to businesses and spending money, when all of that starts again, people are going to need to reinfuse the government, right, with money. Well, so I think the plan is to adjust the tax code so that the wealthiest pay more, which I think is a smart idea. But the government, this is another thing that Republicans seem to, I don't know, they seem to either not understand or just misrepresent terribly. The government didn't give us the government's money.
Right.
The government gave us, us. The government gave people back their money, their own money that they pay into taxes. It just got reallocated back to the people to help them get through this time.
Well, and I think that if you're really looking to make a dent in the debt that America has, maybe, and here this is just a wild, crazy fucking thought here, maybe the IRS shouldn't be ignoring the super rich failing to pay taxes.
Yes.
And focus on the lower class, lower income people that work 3 jobs and have to pay in taxes. Like, maybe you should
focus on those people.
Maybe you should not focus on those people and instead focus on that motherfucker that owes the government $5 million.
Yeah. When you've got people who owe, not individuals, but a group of people that owe billions or that owe tons of money. Let's work on getting that back instead of letting it go.
Right. I mean, you could if you don't want the economy to become bankrupted like Diamond and Silk think is going to happen, then maybe you should consider, having the super rich pay their fair share.
Yeah, like make somebody like Jeff Bezos who makes more in a minute than people make in a year. Like let's make those people pay.
Yeah, instead of providing them tax loops or tax holes, tax loopholes
and tax breaks
and breaks to the point where they actually give Amazon back money. Also, another thing that I was thinking about is, does it seem like to you that the conservatives have kind of this perception that the middle class and lower class needs to pay their fair share, but yet the rich people don't?
Yeah.
Because I think it has something to do with this failed the conception of like Reaganomics or trickle down
economics, yeah, which has been proven to not work.
Right, exactly, because the rich people just want to stay rich or keep getting richer
generally, yeah.
So
yeah, it doesn't trickle down. These people, I don't have anything good to say about Diamond and Silk, other than their shirts always are beautiful.
Oh yeah,
they
match too. I like how one of them is pretty much just a hype man for the other. Usually,
yeah, I know the short-haired one is she's the hype man. She's like,
yeah, fuck them.
I love her.
God damn it, Biden.
So funny.